An NFL spokesperson told us the league is committed to driving progress in the prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of head injuries and added, quote, "We respect any player's decision on when to retire. It's a personal decision, and every player goes through his own process." And that brings us to Joshua Kerr, who joins us exclusively. Joshua, good morning.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How hard was this decision? I mean, you're a football player. To be drafted, to be in the NFL, that's the stuff of dreams.
It is. The decision's hard because of the time that was invested and how much you love the game. Been playing football since I was 9 years old. I love the game of football. So that made the decision tough. Walking away from such a long chapter in a journey in my life, transition's tough. But the hard part was getting over that. The easy part was understanding that my health and my well-being is more important than just playing the game.
And talking about your brain health, I think when some people see what they think is a concussion happening, they expect to see two players going like head-to-head and banging. But that's really a misconception. You got your sixth, and it didn't even look like it was that bad of a hit.
That was the thing that was most alarming to me, is how pedestrian of a play it was. It was just a run-of-the-mill type of football play. And so that was the time that I had to take and consider, okay, what's the next step? What's more important for my future?
You've had 6 concussions, as mentioned. I mean, when you had those experiences, what did you think? Did you worry then about your health? Did you think, gosh, what am I doing long term?
You worry a little bit. I think the hardest thing is there's so much gray area in the research, but at the same time, you understand the risk when you go out there, and you understand from a young age that football is a violent sport, and so you get your mind around that and you keep going a little bit.
Is it something that young guys in the locker room, guys your age, talk about?
There's been more conversation recently. I think a lot of guys tend to understand the risk, but not necessarily talk about it because you can't go into football having any reservations.
Well, Joshua, you have so much to you, so much more than football. First of all, you are devoted to your brother.
Yes.
He has Asperger's, which is an autism type disorder, and I know that you have done so much for him. And you said to us during the commercial, one of the best things about this is you get to see him more.
Yes. My family is really important. I've got 2 great parents and 2 great brothers. And my younger brother is especially special to me because of all the adversity he's had to fight through. So I'm excited about the opportunity to be able to work in that arena as well.
Kind of big picture, do you think the NFL is doing enough when it comes to concussions and CTE?
I think so. I think the hardest part, like I said earlier, is the research is a little bit fuzzy.
Yeah.
I think that we do a great job in terms of the protocol that the NFL has. Coaches aren't pressuring players to get back. I think players feel their own type of pressure to be there for their teammates. And as retired players, there are also a lot of benefits and resources for your health as well. So I think we're getting better and better.
I have to mention, I mean, you gave up a big salary.
Yes.
You know, and that's not easy to do.
No, it's not.
But you've got big dreams.
I do.
Yeah.
And tell us about your future. What are you going to do?
Well, first and foremost, I have a charity. It's called the Joshua Perry Family Foundation. We want to inspire our youth through empowerment, self-efficacy, and education. So I want to keep doing work through my charity to help out young people. I'm starting my real estate pre-licensing classes on Saturday so I can transition to that. And then I've got a couple of offers to do sports television and sports radio as well.
Well, we were going to suggest it because Joshua.
Right, there's a spot for you for
absolutely.
sure.
Thank you so much.
Thanks
really
for having
Good luck to you. Keep in touch. Let us know how it goes.
No doubt.
He's about to hit the book.
I can tell.
Love it.
Thanks, fun. All right.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.